Earlier in this week, we saw Nerfers 101 has received the newest Hyper Blaster. Very exciting stuff to see. If you have not seen Nerfers 101, great channel on TikTok and really focuses on the short form video format. So pretty cool. The only thing that I'm not too crazy about is just the overall performance of the new Hyper Blaster that we saw presented. Thing was not too great. As we can see here, the rounds are just kind of all over the place. Really not giving us a nice, warm and fuzzy feeling for the accuracy of Hyper. So today we're gonna look at the JT Splatmaster, and I'm gonna show you how this thing shoots 50 caliber foam balls. Not Hyper, but very similar. And I'm gonna show you that in this platform right here, we can deliver some pretty good accurate hits. And we're gonna do some chronograph readings, check out some of its accuracy. We're gonna dive a little bit further into seeing how a blaster that's designed for 50 cal paintballs performs with shooting foam balls. So let's jump right into this video. I just put a hole in something. Really need to see what this is chronographing at. So what exactly is a JT Splatmaster Z18? Well, it's this thing. What is JT Splatmaster? It is a paintball company, and they've released a line of paintball guns that are more for younger generations to get into paintballing. And so what you have is a lower powered paintball gun that uses a 50 caliber ball. So what I've done is went and grabbed some foam 50 caliber paintballs. So these are just solid little foam balls, and they work really well in this platform. Now, links to all this is in the description if you'd like to support this channel and purchase some of this through my affiliate links. So let's go over what comes in the box when you purchase a Splatmaster Z18 and kind of talk about all the features. The JT Splatmaster, this is the Z18. I've already opened this up, but it's one of those boxes that you can just kind of pop open and kind of see everything that comes with. But this is pretty much it. You got the blaster, you have a hopper, and a barrel safety plug, and that's pretty much it. No ammo, nothing like that. This is kind of interesting. It's just a storage. I thought that was like kind of interesting, but yeah, you got a full instruction manual that kind of talks about operation and probably some other stuff about troubleshooting jams and whatnot, and obviously a section about safety, wearing glasses. Yep, safety goggles, always a must when playing with foam tagging. So let's pull this out and throw the hopper on it. Yeah, these are kind of nice for just overall, blaster safety. This kind of just shows people that, hey, this thing is not gonna shoot anyone's eye out. So it's kind of a good practice. I like seeing this type of stuff. This just gives overall, even gun safety. It's just good to flag out your stuff. The hopper is just kind of your traditional paintball hopper, only this one is fitted for 50 caliber balls, so a little bit smaller. We got a couple in here. These are the foam balls that I ordered that we will be testing with today, because I'm not really looking to shoot paintballs out of this. I'm looking to shoot the foam 50 caliber ball, which is a little bit smaller than Hyper. So to install the hopper, you just loosen up this clamp right here with an Allen key, and we just slide that on and tighten her down. Now, I will be investigating the use of a side slanted hopper, because my one gripe with this is I don't get a good sight profile because of this thing, which I'm pretty aware a lot of paintballers deal with that to begin with. But yeah, having some way to kind of offset this off to the side so I can actually get a good sight profile on it would be really good. So real quick, we can kind of go over the furniture of this blaster. So as you can see, it's very much AR type of platform, so real steel type of AR look. Pistol grip is, really comfortable. Stock is adjustable and is extremely comfortable. This is a tube type stock, but does not come off. So I'm sure if you could probably unscrew it and take it apart, but by default, the thing, it just adjusts like that. So really nice. And you can actually get a good adult type of grip onto this blaster. This obviously is pump action, and it really packs a punch. In fact, let me post up some chronograph numbers. This thing was hitting extremely hot. Now, keep in mind that is for the small foam ball, so we're gonna get a lot more FPS off these. But yeah, those things were going over 150 FPS. So the next big question is how accurate it is. I did take this outside, and as you can see, it's pretty accurate. This was at 30 feet, however, and I noticed after 50 feet, these things are not that accurate. So I think a lot of it is it's kind of performance, a little bit on par to Hyper. as far as the accuracy at like 50 feet. It is extremely hard for a light projectile like this to really hit, you know, high FPS and accurately hit targets at like 100 feet. It's just, I don't think it's really gonna happen, even with Hyper. I don't know what the weight of Hyper is, but it's probably comparable to this. This is probably a little bit lighter though. But, you know, making tags at 50 feet, I think this is a great choice. Where these things really shine is if you can put them into like a Spring Thunder shell or a Firefly shell and shoot like 3 or 4 of them at once. That's where these really shine as far as these little foam balls. This blaster in particular is really good just because the sheer amount of volume you can keep in your hopper. You might not be able to hit your target with precise precision like, you know, something from like a Talon Claw or a Lynx or whatnot. However, you will have a very good capacity. And I think when it comes to maybe like a close quarter combat type situation where you're inside, I think this would actually be better because of its just sheer ability to just quickly deliver tags and not have to worry about reloading. So that's where this particular blaster would shine. Some more features about this thing is we have a storage container, or I guess you could put your instructions in here, or maybe some snacks. It could just simply be a reserve stash of rounds, so that's cool. But in the end, can I recommend this for Nerf? I think it does have a place. I think it has a place in our hobby. And even as a paintball gun, it seems pretty decent as well. This is spring powered, so there's no CO2 or anything like that in there. So you're not looking at like a HPA type of system. So I think it's pretty, I think it actually has a place in the Nerf hobby. This thing could actually also be rechambered for half darts pretty easily, I imagine. I bet you could probably definitely put some type of Talon magazine in here, get rid of the hopper system, and really have a pretty impressive blaster. Well, I'm DrFlux, and that pretty much wraps up this review of the JT Splatmaster Z18. Let me know in the comment section, is this something you want to try out? I know it's a little spendy, but when you get these foam balls with this blaster, it's actually a lot of fun. If you want to pick one of these up and support my channel, head on over to my Amazon affiliate link in the description and grab one of these, and don't forget to grab some 50 cal ammo. I'm also curious to know, what do people have to say about Hyper? What do you think about the accuracy you saw in the video that was released? Do you think Hyper is going to be the rival killer that everyone claims it's going to be? I'm curious to hear what people have to say. I want to thank you for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, happy foam flinging. Ooh, it's too much power.